has so much hair all over me. I cannot wait to chop my hair off again. Hey guys, how's it going? What's up? What's new? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be for those beginners that are looking to start their makeup kit. This will be a two-part series. I think that's how you say it. Part 1 will be on the brushes. Part 2 will be on makeup. So today's is on brushes, which I'm pretty sure I already said. Sorry if you can hear echo in the background. She is out bathing over there. Probably can't see her because it's so shiny and sunny out today. Hoping she's gonna work with me. So for makeup application, we obviously need some brushes or some type of stuff to apply makeup. You can even use your fingers, it's not a problem. That works totally fine. These are my recommendations. I'm not saying that you have to go get these brushes, but they have helped me a lot with my application of my makeup. So when you get makeup brushes, you do not have to get the most extravagant, expensive brushes. They do not have to be Sigma Beauty brushes, Luxe Beauty, blah, 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 blah brushes. You can get brushes from anywhere for super cheap. So we're gonna start off with the face. So obviously when you apply your foundation, you're gonna need something. Like I said, you can use your fingers. You just plop it on there and rub it into your face. I just find with fingers, it doesn't give an even application. It can get a little bit messy and then your fingers are all messy. Fingers are all messy and it gets everywhere on your counters, on your other brushes, all over your makeup. It can just be a disaster. So there are two options. You can use a beauty blender. You can get these anywhere. You don't have to go to Sephora to get the beauty blender. I got this one I think at Winners and it's just as fine. Other application is a Kabuki brush. These things, if you're in a rush and need to put on foundation really quick, the Kabuki brush is really quick at applying foundation. The Kabuki brush just gives also a really nice flawless finish. You can get dewy or matte in this. If you want a matte finish, you just put it on and then put powder on. If you want a dewy finish, I would just spray a little bit of Fix Plus or a dewy setting spray, mix your foundation in there and apply it. Boom, you're glowy. These are the brushes that I would recommend. After you've applied your foundation, you're going to have to set that. You're gonna want to find something that is very fluffy, that isn't so dense. Just gonna pick up a little bit and pat, 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 and dust it. Kind of want like a duster. These are the brushes that I think that would be great. Bronzing brushes. Now these are a lot of fun. Maybe not really fun, but I love putting on bronzer. For just an all-around nice bronze look, I do recommend a big fluffy brush again, but this one is a little bit more dense, so it does hold on to the product a little bit better and it's a little bit more packed in so that you're being more precise, if that makes sense. These, if you can find something that looks similar to like this for bronzing, it's a dream. These are the brushes I would recommend. Next is blush. Can you tell I'm excited? The blush brush that I have is this little tiny itsy bitsy one. I got this one years ago. It is from MAC. But the one that is also really great are the powder brushes that have like an angle, and you can use them for bronzer or blush. They do apply beautifully. They go with like the shape of your cheek. These are the brushes I would recommend. For highlighter, you can use anything you want. Like as long as it's big and fluffy, it will pretty much work. I've probably said fluffy so many times in this video. One I use is from Morphie. It is M510. I think everybody on YouTube uses this one. The one I used for years was just a good old small dual fiber brush, and you can find them anywhere. Yeah, do the job. I think that's it for face brushes, so let's hop onto the eyes. Your first application that you're going to be doing on your eyes is obviously a concealer, so something your eyebrows, your eyeshadows can attach to. Attach to, is that really the right word to be using? You're gonna need a concealer brush. This one is also really good for the face as well, is just going underneath the eyes and dabbing her out. This is what I use for putting concealer on top of my eyes if I am not using my beauty blender, which again, you can use your beauty blender for that. You don't even have to get this if you don't want to. But it's definitely a more compact little tiny brush. These are the ones I recommend. So after you apply your concealer with your concealer brush, you can use this brush to set your concealer on your eyes. You can also use this as a transition right there, that's what I'm trying to say. For blending out your transition color. It is these two. I absolutely love them, obviously. It's like friggin' peeling off. It's just a big old fluffy brush. This is like the E40 from Sigma. Spreads color easily. This one is pretty much the same thing. It does have some goat hair in there. It's a little bit more dense, so take a little bit more time to blend it out, and it does pick up color a whole lot more. These are the ones I recommend. Next brush is for blending out your crease as well. These brushes grab onto color really, really well. So when you are using them, you just lightly dip in and then you put it in your crease and blend it out. They are goat hair brushes. Also really good for buffing out the lower lash line, and you can also use this to pack onto the lid as well. These are the brushes I would recommend. Speaking of packing onto the lid, I do have this flat brush. And the good thing with these is that you can use both sides. One side for one color, the other side for the other color. This one pretty much speaks for itself. You just pack on the lid, and also if you need to, you can use the tip of it to push into your crease and kind of flick it upwards to kind of blend. If you don't end up getting a blending brush, you can also use this to blend out. It will work totally fine. These are the brushes I would recommend. Flat definer brush. I don't know why I did like that. I just felt like it needed like some Flat definer brush can be used in many ways. It can be used for your eyebrows. It can be used for tight lash blowout. For under your eyelashes, you can use it for contouring. You can even use this for lipstick application. I've been trying to say that word for the last 10 minutes. These brushes are very inexpensive, and like I said, there's a lot of things you can use with them. These are the brushes I would recommend. Pencil brushes. These brushes are used for absolutely anything and everything. Buffing out the lower lash line, buffing out the top lash line, contouring. You can use these to apply eyeshadows. Like, these brushes can be used for absolutely anything. These are the brushes that I would recommend. That is it for my beginner makeup brushes. So I will see you guys in my next video about makeup and what you should get for your kit that will help you get whatever look you're going for. I wanted to make this video very straight to the point because sometimes learning about makeup brushes is not all that fun, but it also gets you started. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and click on the subscribe button. I would love ya forever. I am out. I have to go feed my dogs and walk them and feed Echo and cuddle her and give her scrunches. See you guys in my next video.